In the hood, brothers stop from living it. If another dude's too fresh and it's limited, he'll hate you cause you got something that's intricate. How they do, try to take away, but the innocent get in the way. Ooh, fathers leave.
Definitely sounded like Jay.
Okay.
No lie.
All right.
So, but your speaking voice does not sound like him. So I am very, perplexed by this whole thing. I mean, you're not doing this on purpose, are you? I mean, is when you spit your rhymes, are you doing this on purpose?
No, I don't even understand how people say that. To me, of course, it's me. It's me all the way. If you go in the booth and you hear it, there's no difference in transition. I just think sometimes when people hear you, they kind of look for it. So when they look for it, the first thing they listen to, the first words that come out your mouth, like, all right, let me see. Is he gonna go?
Right.
Is he gonna? No. It's me. Trust me. It's me all the way, authentically speaking, and in music or in the booth or whatever. When you're doing music in any type of way, your voice is never gonna be exactly the way that you're speaking.
Right.
Is in transition. Even rappers, when they rapping or whatever the case may be, even 50 when he's talking, it's different because you're harmonizing to beats.
But
so it's not gonna be the same exactly. But it is. If you hear me speaking and hear me rapping, it's the same.
No, it's not.
It's
very different. Because when I heard you on that track, I was like, yo, wait a minute, what? And then I'm hearing you, and I'm like, yo, either this guy's a ventriloquist or he has.
You know, it's funny.
You laugh like Eddie Murphy. You talk like Farnsworth Bentley, but you rap like Jay. So I don't know what's going on.
People look for that. Regardless of how, once they hear it, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna look for that. So this to me is nothing like you were saying before, even in the question, negative and positive. People look for it, like, oh son, you only sound like Jay on Saturdays. Like it's a joke. Or on Sunday. I'm like, first of all, I don't even see myself as sound like Jay. I see myself sound like me.
Kind of pushed you towards rapping, or was it something?
Because he was like, he heard me just rhyming, because I just poetry just rhyming. He's like, yo, why don't you just put that down? I was like, yo, son, sound like somebody. It's like Jay. I didn't even listen to rap really. The only thing I was really listening to was like really LL, probably, and Biggie. That was I wasn't really listening to Jay and none of that other stuff.
None of that other stuff. Wow.
Other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What a jab.
I
That's such a jab.
But you know what? Let me say it because to me that's what it was. I was more of an R&B person. Hip hop was like ill. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop was like ill.
That's what it was at first.
This is such blasphemy.
But I'm keeping it 100. That's what it was for me. And then when I got into hearing it, I started to like it. Then I appreciated. I still don't even know all the old school because I don't like listening to other people's stuff a lot because it takes into your own craft. I mean, that's how you do grow. You hear some stuff, you take a little bit, then create and go your own way.
Okay.
But, I didn't really appreciate it till I heard it. I'm like, oh, and then when I heard Jay-Z, I was like, oh, I see what everybody's talking about now. Oh,
So it wasn't like you heard Jay and you were like, oh, okay, and then you started
and
flowing.
my aunt had tons, she was a Jay-Z fan, tons to see him or Kim or whoever it was popping in the mid-90s. She had and I never really listened to it, or the only thing I heard.
Were you under a rock?
Let me say something. I'm a
hermit.
hermit.
You lived in Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
And you never really listened to Jay?
Never really listened to Jay.
Wow.
There's lyricists, there's rappers, and there's entertainers. And
what are you? What category do you fall in?
Well, you have to have 2 out of the 3 to even be successful, and I think I'm lyricist rapper. I don't think I'm good at entertaining. I don't think I can really, you know what I'm saying? Your music can entertain people as far as putting on a show and your music maybe being a substance. I'm not really good. I don't think I learned that as I go along. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I think I fall under those 2, and a lot of people aren't being and the average has to average out. People aren't being versatile enough to really come out and sell a record to whatever they need to do to sell that record. Now, if you have a fan base for what you do, then you should really take yourself up and then go sell it to those people and do what you got to do in order to do what you need to do. There's people I know on the block that's nice. That's I would say far beyond nice. But what are they doing with it? And then you really have to look at who they're trying to sell their music to or market themselves to. And then they have the mind frame, I got to go to a label and then I got to go do this and instead of doing it themselves.
All right, the first word we're going to use is BlackBerry.
All right. BlackBerry. Have Merry Christmas. This is nothing to play with. Exchange hits. You don't know how that J shit ain't faded, fadeless. Throw another word so I can exchange this. Polar is solar. Oh, don't bruh come across me and I won't approach ya. I hold up shops that don't know that, but I hold a Kodak, but you don't understand. I owns that. Yeah, I'm prone black to do things. You could move through loose strings, but I don't care. I know how to maneuver things. Acrobat, have a gat, I have a habit of having a gat. It's not that, but I'm extracting a rap, but still I'm extravagant. I'm kind of magnificent if you have start a tad different. If you don't understand, but yeah, I have those things with. Cornball. All y'all don't understand. I might fall, y'all. I ball off till I do fall. You don't understand, I'm not RuPaul, but I smack you in your face till you get blue balls. True dog, you understand, I could move y'all. Kinda down south, a pound amount. It don't really matter, I drown them out. I'm around about 10 speed. You don't know, you don't want me to do that. Enthused cats, move back. True that.
If fear's what we go on, if fear's what we live on, if fear's what we'll die by. If fear's what we go on, if fear's what we live on, if fear's what we'll die by. If fear's what we go on, if fear's what we live on, if fear's what we'll die by. If fear's what